Hello and welcome to Arsenal Online. Here you'll find the latest stories and news about Arsenal. Welcome back, Gunners, from across the world. Christian Eriksen hands Arsenal an incentive as Ivan Toney becomes transfer target. Ivan Toney is a surprising name being touted around the Emirates Stadium in recent days, and it does seem an unusual choice. Strikers who flourish in the Championship have found the step up to the Premier League a very difficult task. But it seems Arsenal's search for their striker is seeing players linked with the club from the second tier of English football. In fact, suggestions at Alexander Mitrovic's 38 goals this season has prompted interest from the Gunners is not quite a surprise as Ivan Toney. Toney currently plies his trade at Brentford, who look like they may have just done enough to avoid entering the relegation scrap after some impressive early results. However, Toney's 4-goal contributions in the first 6 games were the highlight of his season, as he had some mixed form on and off the pitch. His performances contributed to the Bees getting into some trouble at the mid-season point, but all that has changed since January, when a transfer transformed the team. Signed on a free, Christian Eriksen has come into the team, and his impact cannot be ignored. In his 4 starts so far, Brentford have won all 4. He has a goal and an assist, including a strike against Chelsea in a most massive 4-1 victory. Meanwhile, in those 4 games, Toney's output has skyrocketed. The forward scored 6 goals, including a hat-trick against Norwich City in a 3-1 win away from home, and chipped in with an assist against Chelsea and West Ham. It has shown that given top-class creativity behind him, the strong forward can deliver the goods. In that case, just think what he could achieve with Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, Emile Smith-Rowe and Gabriel Martinelli around him, if he were to come to the Emirates. Needless to say, there are always problems. Toney has not been without his controversies this season and has been caught belittling his club Brentford, which has not gone down well with fans or club bosses. A video circulated on social media where he swore and criticised his club. He apologised and claimed that the video had been edited, saying, "I am aware of a video that was published on social media. In it, I used language that was unacceptable. The video was cut short and edited, but I have to accept the impact this has had, and I realise I should not have put myself in that position." He continued, "I've explained to the gaffer what happened and apologised to him, but I also want to apologise to all Brentford fans. I respect the way you all support the team, and I have to say how much I love playing for the club and for you. I'll be back at training next week, working hard to score more goals to win us more games for the rest of the season." An abject apology, but less than 2 months later, another video circulated of Toney being interviewed in his car and described Brentford as nowhere exciting. These 2 incidents have certainly impacted the striker's image and not gone down well with Brentford fans. Mikel Arteta does not like players who create problems on or off the field. The Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang saga is the most recent example, and Matteo Guendouzi will be on his way out to Marseille in the summer, as he also failed to meet the expectations of Arteta. Then look at Mesut Ozil, who was gradually exiled from first-team action and then departed last year. Would Toney be the profile Arteta wants? He has said if a player is scoring regularly, he can look past a line being crossed if a player is scoring a high amount of goals, which is slightly hypocritical to some of his disgruntled players in the past. Arteta has said, "I don't think I'm too hard on that, to be fair. I don't know the perceptions externally, but there are some minimums, and there is a line you cannot cross. If somebody's going to cross it because he scored 25 or 30 goals, that dressing room has to accept it." He continued, "First of all, you have to score 25 or 30 goals or 40 or 50, and maybe they say, 'Listen guys, don't train,' or 'You train once a week and you play.' They will decide. If they're happy with that, with me there's no problem. If they're happy with that and they can live with that, it's okay. You have to do it though." Tony still has 3 years left on his Brentford deal come June. If he's to move on, the Bees would want more than his valuation fee of between £12.5 and £16.6 million. If the reports are correct, he is being considered as a gunner striker target. But is he the right player for Arsenal? Well, only time will tell. Thank you for watching Arsenal Online. Please subscribe and ring the bell for all the latest Gunners news.